Today we're picking up my order of the Pokemon Go Plus Plus, and I'm really excited to get my hands on this thing, because one, it's brand new, but two, we get ourselves a costumed Snorlax that could possibly be shiny, which would be an insanely rare shiny. So let's head to Best Buy and let's pick up our pre-order. And here it is, the Pokemon Go Plus Plus. I'm excited, let's open it up. I was trying not to tear the box a little bit there, but oh well. Ooh, this is kind of fun. We got a whole bunch of Pikachus all over here sleeping everywhere. And just inside there, oh, is the Go Plus Plus. Now, obviously, this is the main device itself, and it's carefully plasticed up on here, so we just gotta loosen it up like so, and there we go. It is free. But first, we gotta take these out. Perfect. I mean, honestly, that looks really good. It's not that big either. One of my biggest fears when it came down to this product is that it looked really big in the images. I mean, we didn't have any, like, scale references to see how big it was, and to me, it looked kind of big. But this is easily pocket-sized, and if you wanted to, you could definitely make some fun additions to this thing to make it easier to hold. But there's also something else right in here, so let's take a look and see what we got in here. We've got ourselves, it looks like a lanyard. Oh, this is interesting. Open this thing up like so, and we've got ourselves a little, oh, that's fun. That's like a Pikachu colored little lanyard thing so it can go on your wrist so you don't lose it. I really like that. As you can see, it's got a lot of the yellow and a little bit of brown, just like Pikachu's colors. And there's also a little clip in the bag too. And the last thing we got on the box is a charging cord for the device, obviously, which is great because in the past we had to buy batteries for these. Now for connecting this device, I imagine it's pretty straightforward. What we're gonna do is enter Pokemon Go right over here. We're gonna go into our settings tab and we're gonna scroll down to connected devices and services. Also, don't forget to have Bluetooth enabled. I completely forgot that. So we're gonna hold down the button here. It's flashing and there we go. We're gonna pair this device right here. So it should do it real quickly. Oh, I got a little vibration here and we are officially in. I think it said press the main button and the side button to get paired. So here we go. We've held down these two right here and there we go. Perfect. We got to accept these terms and services. We'll hit next right here. And then we are just gonna skip through this real quick. You can earn rewards by tracking your sleep. The longer you sleep, the more rewards you earn. You also choose what time you receive these rewards each day. So I can change this to be like 8 a.m. every day. I usually wake up around 9, so I'm actually gonna switch that over to 9 a.m. set time. And if you want to change the settings, you can do that later. Now it's time to get some rest. Make sure to activate your Pokemon Go Plus tonight when you're ready to sleep. Yeah, well, it's currently 11:34 in the morning, so probably not for a little while. And now that this bad boy's connected, let's go over all the settings here. So we can actually turn on auto throw and auto spinning, so you don't even have to hit the button. I can also have which Pokeballs will be selected. I don't know if it'll do one at a time or if I can do all of them, so let's see if I hit Great Ball here. Okay, it switches over. So you can't say, I really want Pokeballs and Great Balls, but no Ultras, you have to choose one of each of them. There's also a Pikachu voice effect thing. I'm just gonna turn that off, because I don't want to hear that. And then we got notifications. It'll tell you what the nearby Pokemon that it's trying to go for is. It'll actually identify the stop as well, and apparently there's gonna be some push notifications as well. Share sleep data with Pokemon Go, absolutely, that's turned on, and I believe that's pretty much it, so that's pretty cool. So this device works in multiple ways. As you can see, it is flashing green right here, so if I back out real quick, it's trying to go for a Pokemon. I think it's going for the Maractus right here, so I hit the button, and 1, 2, and 3, and it's got, it ran away. We didn't get it. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe the Heracross. Let's try that. So 1, 2, and 3. No, wow, man, this thing's not working too well. Third time's the charm right here. We've got ourselves a Galarian Zigzagoon. Please catch it. I would really appreciate it. And there we go. That's what it looks like when you catch something. Now let's go back to the accessory devices real quick. I'm gonna turn on Enable Pokeball Auto Throw, and I'm gonna turn on Auto Spinning as well. And as I back out here, this thing should just automatically go for the Pokemon now that I've done that. And also a fun thing right here is it actually showed me catching the Pokemon right there because we do have a special research. So now it's gonna go for this Aipom right here. I'm not pressing anything. As you can see, it's just going for it, and it caught that one too. I should probably show you this too before we actually, go through it too quickly. Professor Willow here has a special research for us, which will give us a sleeping hat Snorlax, which is really cool. So let's just go through this real quick. And what we have to do for page 1 of 2 of this Catching Some Z's special research is catch 20 Pokemon in Pokeballs using the Pokemon Go Plus. Say that 5 times fast. Catch 10 Pokemon in Great Balls or Ultra Balls using the Pokemon Go Plus Plus. Spin 15 Pokestops using the Go Plus Plus, and then track your sleep using the Go Plus Plus for 7 days. So unfortunately, this is timed. They said that the Snorlax would become available during the Catching Z's event. Clearly not. I'm gonna be getting it a week from now. But it looks like we're gonna get some encounters here, and this is a 2-pager, so I don't know if the second page is auto-completed yet. It's gonna take us a little bit of time. Now let's see how well this thing works. As you can see around me here, we have quite a few stops. We've got quite a few Pokemon that I'm sure we're gonna run into. And right now it's currently 11:42. Let's see how fast we can complete most of these steps before we have to switch over to the Great and Ultra Balls, of course.
A few moments later.
It is now 11:51 and we've already completed the spinning task and the catching task. And I'm thinking we're gonna test the daily incense with this thing, but first what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn off auto throw because I'd like to click the button if we see a Galarian bird. We're gonna turn on Ultra Balls to give us the best chance possible. But of course, we're gonna keep the auto spinning on because that's just amazing. But let's pop this daily incense, see what happens. I'll show you all the big things, especially if we get a Galarian bird. It would be hilarious if we catch one. But the first spawn is gonna be a Whismur. You know what? We're gonna go for it. I gotta put the phone down real quick though. Or apparently the thing bounced off of me while I was walking and it caught it anyway, so there we go. Okay, we have a bit of a glitch in the system here. The auto catching is supposed to be off, but it's still auto catching things, and with Ultra Balls now, which is not great. See if it keeps doing it, but I know it's turned off, but yeah. Let's see here. The Sunkern, I'm not pressing anything, right? Yep, it's already done it. That's not good. Let's go to settings and make sure I turned it off, but I could swear I turned it off. Connections and devices, accessory devices. Come on, open up, please. Yeah, enable Pokeball auto throw is off. Auto throw will only use Pokeballs, not Great or Ultra Balls. So that's weird. Like, I have it on button throw, but I'm not pressing the button at all, and it's actually still throwing with these. Let's just make sure that this is actually counting for something real quick. Yeah, no, I mean, we've done it, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a glitch in the system there. They need to patch that real fast. Otherwise, people are gonna lose a whole bunch of Ultra Balls. In fact, you know what? I should probably disconnect this thing. Well, the Go Plus Plus didn't do so bad. We got 17 Pokemon. Admittedly, some of those were with Ultra Balls until I switched it over to Pokeballs. Also, I seem to have fixed the issue where it was just auto throwing even though that was off. I just turned off the auto spin and then I put it back on. But Pokeballs are also selected, so I don't know what's fully going on there, but there was clearly a glitch. You guys saw it. Hopefully those will get patched soon, but so far I'm really liking this thing. When it does work, it's actually pretty good. Something that I think would make this product a lot better is the ability to turn off the vibrations. Whenever this thing is on a hard surface and it's vibrating, it is super loud and annoying, which was an issue with the previous Go Plus, so hopefully they'll be able to patch that out so we can just turn that off. I think the light is more than enough, and it's something the off-brand products does very well. It pretty much is non-existent. You don't have to hear it super constantly. So it's just a suggestion, Niantic. Maybe give us the ability to turn off the vibration on this thing. And now quite a bit of time has passed. I wanted to test something out, and I'm really happy with the results, and I'm gonna show you those in a second. But before I show you any of these results, look what I got on the drive back home from a fun adventure that you'll see in the future. A shiny Venipede. And it's weather boosted, so that's kind of interesting. Maybe, just maybe, it'll have good IVs, but even if not, it does not matter. It's a really cool shiny, and not a lot of people have them, I've noticed. Like, a lot of people seem to want to get their hands on them, so if you're on my friends list and you need it, it's yours for sure. Just let me know, because I already completed the set. Unless there turns out to be a Shundo, which it's not, but it could be cool. It's definitely not. An 1159. Fun. Now let's go over some experimentation. I wanted to see if I could get myself a recorded sleep for today, even though I'm not actually gonna sleep at all. And I'm happy to report that it did work, but so you know how it works, you have to get this thing to record your sleep. And in order for that to happen, you have to make sure that Pokemon Go is turned off and that this is not connected to any other games. And what you wanna do is you wanna hold down this button until it turns blue, though sometimes it just keeps flashing red. So hopefully this time it'll do it in front of you guys, but of course it turns red again.
One eternity later.
Oh, there we go. It flashed blue that time. I swear to you, I don't know why it takes so long. I literally just cut all of that out, but let me tell you, I had that thing flashing red for the longest time. And now that it's blue, you click it like that, it is blue. It is now officially recording your sleep. And so what I did is I left the game off for a couple hours, did my little adventure that you'll see in the future, and after I turned the game off for around, I want to say 1 p.m., I turned the game back on at like 6:30, and I got these rewards right here. Now, it said I only recorded about 3 hours and something of actual sleep time, which could be because I was in a car moving around, but then when I was parked, we didn't move at all, and this stayed in the car, so maybe this thing just has to be very still in order for it to count, but I still did get 3 hours and some odd minutes worth, and I got 500 Stardust for it. We got a Munchlax sticker, and we also got interaction with Pangoro, which was very interesting. And I'm happy to report that I do have now 1 out of the 7 days recorded, so now I only have to do 6 more days, and then we're officially done. But yeah, you don't actually have to be asleep. This just has to be, I want to say, stationary for a couple hours while you don't play the game at all. And then whenever you turn it back in, it actually records the day. And a buddy of mine also tried this with me, and for some reason it didn't work out so well for them. It still recorded the day, so they have 1 out of 7 days done, but it only got like 24 minutes for them, and it did 3 hours and something for me. So I don't know exactly how this thing works. And obviously this thing isn't flawless. It definitely has some issues, so who knows what exactly it's doing. But I'm happy to say we're 1 step closer to that Snorlax. Smash that subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video, and let me know in the comments down below. Do you have a Go Plus Plus yet? And if you really enjoy the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest this video right over here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.